Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, obviously on the look that I'm wearing right here. This was super requested by you on my Instagram. If you're not following me, follow me right here. I constantly post pictures, and then when I get requests, then they turn into a YouTube video. So here we are today. This look is obviously very fall appropriate. It is definitely sweater weather here in Utah, and I am totally living for it. I want to know how cold it is where you guys live. Leave me comments down below. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you pull out your Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette or any colors that you have that are similar to this, and let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, my lids have been primed. I use my concealer, that's just my preferred choice. Now we're going to start with a super fluffy brush. This is by Beauty Junkies. I like to use this when I'm doing more of a blown out look. Now I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're starting with this shade right here. I honestly don't know the names, but I will have them. As you can see, for a halo eye, you're going to put it on the outer corner, inner corner, and in the center. Starting with the outer corner, you want to make sure that you apply it side to side and then circular motions, and then we're going to do it up and down as well. This is really going to concentrate those colors at the outer corner. When doing a halo eye, most of the colors are going to be, again, outer corner and inner corner. That's what gives that halo effect to the eye. Now I'm going back in and picking up some more of that color, and I'm applying that to the inner corner. With this fluffy brush, it's not going to be too precise, which I am okay with. I like to use a more fluffy brush when I first start this look, just to get the whole pigment in there, and then I will go back with a more defined brush and start doing some more detailed work. As you can see here, I'm going up and down, and then I'm going to go back in into the center and actually connecting it. So it's kind of like if you're making like a little casita. So outer corner, inner corner, and then you just connect the center. Now I'm going to go in with a more small brush. This is going to start doing some more detailed work. Picking up the Jaclyn Hill palettes once again, and I'm going to start going a little bit deeper. So I'm going to start with this mustardy yellow. I believe this shade is called Pukey. I could be totally wrong, but again, I will try to list the names down below. Now this brush is also by Beauty Junkies. As you can see, I am holding it at the very end because I don't want too much pigment. The only reason I went in with the second color, this is optional, but this is just going to build our way to a darker smoky eye. I don't like to go from a really light color to a super dark color. I like to gradually make my way there. I applied it directly to the outer corner, inner corner, and then we will eventually connect it to the center. Moving on to a more detailed brush. This is a Luxie Beauty brush. I will have the number listed down below. I'm going to pick up this reddish brick color, and then I'm also going to mix it with this dark maroon color. These two together are just so gorgeous. I absolutely love them together. Going in with that brush, and as you can see, I'm starting at the very bottom of the outer V. I'm just gently patting this on and doing almost like swipey motions. When you're doing a halo eye, you want to concentrate most of the pigment to the center of the lid, which I know doesn't make much sense now, but we are going to eventually go back in and clean the center. So it really doesn't matter if the center of your lid is messy or not. I like to go back in a few times and pack on the color and start just blending. This brush is very, very, very precise. So if you enjoy doing precise work, I highly suggest this brush. I'm slowly blending these colors and packing them on. These are very pigmented on their own, but I do like my eyeshadows to, bam, knock a bitch out. I'm totally kidding. But I like my eyeshadows to be super intense. So I do like to go back in a few times and reapply the colors. And one more time going back in with that Morphe brush and just blending those colors onto the center. This brush is really nice just to help you further blend any detailed work that you may have done. Now we're going to start doing the halo eye. I'm going back in with a super detailed brush. This is by the brand Vanity Planet. It comes in a set, but I'm going back in with my L'Oreal concealer. Now what I like to do is I like to look forward. That way I know where my crease folds. You never want to make a cut crease or anything like that. That's when you open your eyes, you're not going to be able to see it. So make sure that you always look forward and you have your eyes open so you can get an idea of where your natural fold is, and you can go a little bit above that. Now I know I look probably silly like having my eyebrows like this, but this really helps define the crease and make it really, really sharp. I always get asked how I get such a sharp line. This is what I do, is I just pull my eyebrows up so I can get a very defined crease. Now I'm going to start pulling that concealer all the way down. Now I'm going to go back into the palette and pick up this like golden-y bronzy shade, and I'm applying that to the center of the lid. These are very pigmented, but I do like to wet my brush. Now I'm going to pick up a more detailed brush. I know these are a lot of brushes, but trust me, this is going to change your makeup game. This one is by City Color Cosmetics. I will have it listed down below, but I just like to use this at the very top because I want a defined crease, so that's why I take my time with a more detailed brush. Now I'm going back in and I'm picking up this color. It's like a burnt orange. Now I'm picking up that detailed brush again from Luxy Beauty. And as you can see, I'm starting to blend the edges with the center. This is going to give you a really pretty radiant look instead of looking harsh, as you can see here. It looks very harsh. Doesn't look cute. Ain't nobody got time for that. Take your time. Blend it out. It is going to be a little time consuming at the beginning, but as you get the hang of it, it really is going to get easier and easier. So just make sure you take your time and blend the edges. Now I'm going back in with that City Color Cosmetics little detailed brush. This is where these types of brushes really come to play. I'm picking up a little bit more of those reddish shades and I'm applying it on top of the crease. This is just going to, again, further define the look and give it that really crisp and clean outlook overall. Now I'm going to take this palette, is the Baked Browns by Dose of Colors, and I'm taking this pale light brow bone shade. These are my favorite shades that are mattes. I don't like to use any shimmers on my lids. On my brow bone. This just helps me clean up the process. If I ever take my colors up too high, this comes in play really, really nice. And then I'm taking it to the bottom corners to make it a little bit more like pointed and stretched out, I guess. I went ahead and popped on some lashes. Now I wanted a little extra oomph on the eye, so I went ahead and took these J-Cat little squishy things. I did a review on them. What I did is I just pretty much went back with that really small detailed brush from Vanity Planet and I just cleaned it up and applied it to the center of the lid. As you can tell, it just makes a huge difference on the eyes. Moving on to lips, I'm taking this MAC Prep and Prime Lip Primer. I've been loving this stuff. It has a little bit more of a sticky residue when you apply it on the lips. It feels moisturizing, and it is, but it does leave you a little bit of a sticky residue. Nothing crazy, but I really, really love this because it just holds on to your lipstick and it lasts so much more. For my lip liner, I'm going to use this one by MAC in the shade Night Moth. I love this for a vampy lip. And then for my liquid lipstick, I'm also going to use this MAC liquid lipstick in the shade Retro. Absolutely love this shade. And I loved how it paired with this look. Now the very last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this NYX liquid eyeliner in the shade White. This is exactly the look that I had in my Instagram, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and do it. If you guys don't want to do this, you can totally skip this step and it'll still look so beautiful. So what I did is I just drew like a half wing. Pretty much you're just drawing the wing on the outer corners of the eyes, and that is it. I would recommend for you guys to do this before you apply your lashes because it did stain the lashes, but it comes off with some makeup remover. And then I did a mini little wing on the inner corners of the eyes. You are completely done with this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me your suggestions down below. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. I love you, chicas. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.